Hey YouTube, how you going? Just wanted to do a video on the Tour de France Stage 13. I guess just kind of touching on my reactions. If you didn't see it, it was a cracking stage. Normally these flat stages can be a little bit, on the tedious side, where it's more like, just a breakaway gets away, stays away for, 90% of the course, and then a caught with the final couple of kilometers to go, and it's a sprint to the finish line. But today's stage was just crazy. The wind really affected the peloton. It split into a couple of smaller groups. The main one came when Mark Cavendish's team decided to put the hammer down and put in the first split. But all of the main GC contenders stayed in that front group, and really Mark Cavendish only kind of succeeded in putting Marcel Kittel, one of the other sprinters, he was caught out guard, and it continued like that for a little bit of time. Unfortunately, Van der Velde had a puncture or a mechanical issue, and he popped out the back of that group, and just because of the wind and the way it was hitting the peloton, just couldn't get back on. So that was the first main casualty out of the GC guys. But the reason for this video is really the effort that Contador's team put in. Mick Rogers, an Australian on his Saxo Bank Tinkoff team, was riding towards the front and said, "Come on boys, let's put the hammer down. There's a chance here for a split," and sure enough, a split happened, and Contador ended up putting, I think, about 1:08 or 1:09. He's taking that back to off Chris Froome's lead. So now there's only about 2.5 odd minutes separating them, which going into the mountains is a lot more, I guess, realistic and that kind of thing. But the reason why I wanted to do this video and touch on Contador in particular is that a couple of days ago everyone was talking as if the Tour de France was all but done and that Chris Froome just had to stay upright on his bike and win. But the thing that stuck out for me was the words that Contador said. He said, "I will try and do something. If you don't think you can succeed, you never will." And I think a lot of the other GC boys, I don't know if it just comes across that on TV or whatnot, but it came across like, GC's over, Chris Froome's won. And here we have Contador saying, stuff that, I'm going to try something and take a few risks, because it's not over until it's over. And today's stage 13 shows that there's that fire in the belly, and something could certainly be shook up and happen. And I guess that just kind of I guess touched me in a way and reminded me of my own racing and everything like that. And when you're out on the course, or you're out training, or you're preparing for a run, it's always about giving it your best, because you never know exactly what's going to happen. In some instances it can go for you and you can put in time and move up a few places. Or, for someone like Van der Velde, unfortunately it went the other way. His mechanical meant that he ended up losing 8 minutes and fell way down the standings in the overall GC, out of the overall GC contenders. So, yeah, just those words. If you don't think you can succeed, then you never will. Never will. So you've got to be positive in life, positive in your endeavours, and go out there and give it your best shot. And then one day, maybe when it's a race, might not be as big as the Tour de France, but maybe something will happen. And if you can take advantage of that, you'll reap the rewards. So that's my thoughts, guys. What did you think of stage 13 of the Tour de France? Do you think Contador's in with a chance? Can he take back those other 2.5 minutes and wear the yellow jersey again? Let's wait and see. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.